Hey, I am inserting this into the beginning of my video because throughout the video you will hear me say, I think this is going to be a not quite podcast and like have some ideas to start something like that, but welcome to the Hooks and Broomsticks Crochet Podcast episode number 30 because this is definitely long enough to be a podcast. So settle in for some yarny goodness and then some non-yarny related things and quite a bit of babble that future me is about to be doing. And yeah, on with the show. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. So I decided to film a second video today. It won't be all up in the same day, but I just figured I don't really want to call this a podcast. Maybe I'll call it like not quite a podcast because I'm feeling chit-chatty, but it's not time for Saturday chit-chat, and I don't think I have quite enough stuff to call this a podcast. So not quite a podcast number one. Anyway, so I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Like we're almost at 1,600 subscribers. That's like mind-blowing to me, you guys. Like seriously, I can't thank you enough for those of you that have been stuck around, for those of you that are just joining in now. I hope you do want to stay a spell and sit and chat with us and be a part of our little yarny family. But yeah, it's like, it's overwhelming to me. I can't believe we're almost 1,600. So I love you guys. So I got, what should I start with? I'm going to start with my endeavor to use up some of my yarn. This isn't even all my yarn, you guys. But anyway, how many times am I going to say in this video? Even though I'm feeling chatty, I've been feeling like anxious also. I don't know if it's because like I'm getting closer to my checkup time, which I read your guys' comments. I'm going to be replying, don't worry, but just I thank you for everybody that's like, yes, go to your doctor and, you know, get your checkup. And I am. It's the appointment's made, so like it'll be next week. The appointment's made for next week, so hopefully get a couple of questions answered about some things that are going on, and then get my checkup and talk about the inevitable, my weight management. But it's a good thing because, like I said, I had decided enough's enough and I want to get more on track of it. Like I've lost, since I made the decision a couple weeks ago, well, more than a couple weeks, but since I've made the decision, I've lost 20 pounds, but I definitely gained more than that post-surgery. So we'll talk about managing that a little bit more with my doctor. And yeah, as far as health stuff, I've just tried to cut back. I think I mentioned before, I've tried to cut back to just 1 pop a day. I only drink Diet Pepsi, but even Diet Pepsi, like I'm still trying to cut down just like 1 a day. Most of the time that works. Sometimes on my days off, I do have more than 1, which is not good, but it's better than like, I used to be a fiend for that stuff. Like, I mean, I still am, but I used to be real bad about giving in and drinking it. Anywho, so I've also been, aside from any of the health stuff, trying to make an effort to use up a lot of my yarn that's been sitting around. So what I found, I have like out in the living room, David had built me shelves, and I have a yarn shelf out there too. And I have like 1 shelf that is ice yarns that I have gotten. I love ice yarns. This is not me saying anything bad about them or why I think I still have it just because I kind of like hoarded it up and was like, this is too pretty. I don't want to do anything with this, or, you know, that kind of thing. So, this is definitely not an anti-ice reason why I haven't used it. I've not used it just because I love it, I guess. And it makes me happy just looking at it. But I need to use it. So I pulled out this pack. They come in, if you're not familiar with ice yarns, they come in packs of 4 or 8 or sometimes 2. It really just depends, but they come in packs, so you have to buy however many are in. Like, it's a really cheap price for the yarn. The shipping does add on, but I mean, it's shipping from Turkey, so like and I haven't excuse me, I haven't bought ice yarn in a while, but like I used to buy quite a bit of it, and the last times, like any time that I bought ice yarn, it's never taken more than like a week and a half to get to me from Turkey. Like, to me, that's amazing. Cause like, I've waited for Joann's for much longer than that. I've waited longer for Hirschner's, and it's nothing against them either. Lion Brand, I've waited a lot longer for some deliveries. Like, when I have been getting these newer yarns in to show you guys, I've waited a lot longer for some of them. It's not anything against the companies, because I understand the whole mailing and demand, and I get it. It's just a praise for ice yarn, because they ship fast, like really fast. But that being said, I've had this yarn for a long time. I only had one color of it. Look at it, even in the light you can see all the glittery, because I was just talking about wanting to make a shawl that was really glittery. And I saw this, and this one in particular is a little worse for wear, but I'm literally about to add it to the shawl I started, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I got fibers flying around from it. This is called Prima Donna Glitz, and I looked it up because I was like, why do I only have one color of this? I'm gonna get more. Good job using my yarn, I know. But this is unavailable anymore. So Prima Donna Glitz, as far as on the website, can't find it. Like, maybe on eBay or Amazon, maybe somebody's selling some of it, but as far as what's available from Ice Yarns, can't buy it. But look how freaking gorgeous, like, color aside, just all the glitter in it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm like, and it's multicolored glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. Let me see if they say on here. This yarn is 48% wool, 48% acrylic, and 4% metallic Lurex. They call it a size 2. I would call this a size 3, like, having been working with it. And it is a bit of a roving yarn, so I mean, in some spots, maybe it does go down to a 2, but I'd say overall, it is a 3-weight yarn, in my opinion. It's so sparkly and so pretty. And this color, aside from the sparkle, this color reminds me of that virus blanket that I made in Lion Brand Landscapes, which is my favorite yarn, but this is really nice too. In Apple Orchard, these colors remind me of Apple Orchard. Like, it looks a lot like it, very similar. But Apple Orchard and Lion Brand Landscapes doesn't have the pretty glitter in it. It's not this thin either. It's definitely a thicker roving yarn. But similarities are, and it's 100% acrylic, whereas this has wool in it. So I know some of you guys can't have the wool. I'm sorry. I really love it. I really love it. So I decided to use that up. That is about to be the 3rd ball that I've added on. And I pulled the stitch out. Good job, Heather. Just make sure I pull a loop out so I don't do that again. Somebody remind me to put 1 extra stitch in this row before I continue and mess it up. But I did a Calypso shawl in the previous podcast, and I decided to use all 4 up and make a pretty big size Calypso shawl. I do want to still make the retro-y colored one that I was talking about, but I really like this one too. Let me see if oh, even from here you can see the glittery. Look at that, you guys. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. Like, I'm not trying to sound conceited because I'm making something this gorgeous. It's definitely the yarn and not the maker, but this is gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty to me, and I do like the pattern. I talked about I didn't bring the printed pattern in here with me because I didn't plan to talk a lot about the actual pattern, but I talked about how in one of the rows I had to, she had just like extra cut and paste the directions, so like there was an extra bit that I just needed to cross out, and then I had said that originally doing this shawl, I thought maybe I wouldn't like it that much because of that error, and then it wasn't so bad once I figured it out. And I still stick by that. It's not so bad. But there was, just so you know, if you do end up purchasing it, or not purchasing it because it's a free download, but if you decide to get it and try it, I think I found, I wish I'd made note and brought it in, but I think I found like 2 other places in the directions that were a little off. Like, the numbers weren't off, but it's like she forgot to add something in. So I just did in my notes, basically. But it's nothing bad. And like, especially as long as you're not like a beginning crocheter, you'll probably get it. One of the rows was, because she writes like row 5, we'll say, this isn't where the mistake was, but say row 5, it's got like part 5 is the way she said it. And like, maybe this is part 5 right here between my fingers, right? So like, she'll say like, do this here for this row, do this for this row, do this for this row, do this for this row, and that's part 5. But like, in one of the rows, it's written backwards. So you have to like flip it. I don't know why, but I don't, just a mistake, like, and it wasn't a big deal. Like, all the information is there, it was just backwards. So I'll try to figure out where that was the next time I talk about this shawl. So if you decide to, but just be warned that if you do download it and decide to do it, I think I've found 3 places in total where there's like just something slightly off about it, and you just have to sit and look at the pattern for a second, and then you'll get it. It's nothing terrible. And she may have amended it by now. I downloaded this pattern so long ago with the intent to do it, and then you know how that is, right? You just like collect patterns sometimes. Well, I just never had gotten around to it, and then I had decided to do it when I was using up my Sunset Nights yarn, which I still have to gift to my friend. I had given her some different yarns, and one of them I had started making into a Virus Meets Granny shawl, and I was like, oh, she can unravel this. It was only like this big or whatever, the part that I'd used, and I was like, she can unravel it. It's, you know, it's not a big deal. And I know she didn't find it a big deal either, so it wasn't just me being a jerk. But it turns out I'm glad I didn't, because her daughter really liked it, like a lot, and she has an American doll. That's what they're called. Yeah, she has an American doll, and she said the size I had made it is like a perfect like shawl for her doll. But I didn't fully finish one row because, like I said, it was just a project that I had meant to come back to, decided I was never going to, and then gave Victoria the yarn. So Victoria gave me back the yarn and asked me if I can just finish the one row. So I'm going to do that, and I want to do that before I give her her shawl, so her daughter's not like, okay, but where is mine? So anyway, that's why I still have that shawl. But yeah, that's what I've been working on and trying to use up some more of my yarn that's been sitting around for a while. I'm debating I may order some more ice yarns because David said I should use some of my money. I'm so bad. Hey, at least I didn't say I'm gonna like go on a yarn ban or anything like that. I knew I wasn't gonna do any of that, but I am trying to use up more than I'm bringing in. So if I order some ice yarn, I better start using up stuff pretty quick. Or we'll warehouse. I like both. Anyway, I also got, I feel like there was something I was going to tell you guys about Myers. Oh, I'll have to do it in a different video because I didn't bring it in. But I got one of those. So Myers is our local, a local store. Some of you guys have it. In the comments, you've let me know like what your store has compared to mine or doesn't have compared to mine. Apparently, I am pretty blessed in the yarn department of my yarn. So, or my Myers. Excuse me. But they're kind of like Walmart or Target. Like they're a general everything store. They just have a lot of yarn. So, not like crazy. They're not like Joann's or anything. Shut up, Heather. Anyway. They have a pretty good yarn aisle though. Like I have some other videos from Myers if you want to check them out. I'm sure they're in my yarn shopping playlist. and they're also in a recent video. So even if you just look at my more recent videos, I did a shopping trip and showed off my Myers because I know I had a lot of new subscribers. Once again, welcome. But if you do have a Myers, they have in their, like, where their like shampoo is and deodorant and things like that in the beauty section, they have monthly beauty boxes that they just started doing this year that are like, some of them are full-size products, it's kind of like an Ipsy thing because there's some makeup in it, there's some skincare in it. I've gotten like full-size like deodorants, like new deodorants to try from there. It just depends. So I have the March one, but I'll do that in a different video because like I said, I have to go out and grab that. And I just wanted to do like a quick, like a chatty video. Yeah, anyway, but I did get some yarn because if you have a Myers, see, and here's what their logo looks like. If you have a Myers, this week, and right now it is Monday, March 15th. This week there is a 25% off all Lion brand yarn. So Damon was like, just get some, like, because he's an enabler. So I did. I got one of these Scarfy yarns in the color Forest Black because Scarfy is one of my favorite yarns, one of my most favorite yarns ever. If you're not familiar with Scarfy, this yarn is made in Turkey. It is a bulky 5 yarn. It is 78% acrylic and 22% wool. This yarn has 5.3 ounces, which is 150 grams of yarn. It's 312 yards, which is 285 meters. And I already said it was made in Turkey. It's a roving style yarn, so it's a little bit, like, it'll be like maybe a 4-weight at some points, and it does go up to 5, certainly. Bulky 5, I don't know, like, it's a 5 for sure. Maybe I have too high of expectations for bulky, but I don't feel that it's necessarily bulky, because I don't like that big of yarn, and this is literally one of my favorites, so I do really like this yarn. But I had 2 of these, so I decided to get a 3rd one, because you can never have too much Scarfy, you know? Unless you can't have wool, sorry. I also got one more of these. It is Mandala Baby Lion brand yarn in the color Rainbow Falls. Look at that, you guys. This is such pretty yarn. Pulling it out, there we go. Look at that. So pretty. Mandala Baby is a light 3-weight yarn. It is basically, if you're familiar with just regular mandala, it is basically mandala yarn, in my opinion. It's a light 3. It is 5.3 ounces, which is 150 grams, 590 yards, which is 540 meters. It is 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. Where are you made? Color Rainbow Falls. I don't need the Lion brand company address. Where are you made? Made in Turkey. So this is made in Turkey. And I believe I just said it's 100% acrylic, but if I didn't, it's 100% acrylic. I got one more of these because I have 3 of these also, and Damon really wants a blanket. So that's a good start to a blanket. I got 2 of these Mandala roving yarns because I love these. They are so soft. And I am kind of thinking, remember I said I wanted to make vintagey colors in that Calypso shawl? I was thinking I might do that with this yarn. I'm not sure yet, or maybe a different shawl, but this stuff is so soft. It says it's a lightweight 3, and I know roving yarn goes from thick to thin, but like, I don't know about lightweight 3, you guys. I would say that's a light 4 almost. Like, I think it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too judgmental on my weight classes tonight. This is in the color Hayloft. This is, it says it's a light 3. It's 100% acrylic. 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 415 yards, 380 meters. See, both of these are supposed to be lightweight threes, but they have the same weight, and this has 590 yards, whereas this only has 415 yards. Here, let me set my bag down and show you guys. I don't know why I'm stuck on this whole weight of yarn thing, but the darker strand and not the light color. I don't know. Maybe they are more similar than I thought. I feel like this one is thicker though. But either way, my point being, I really wanted, oh, and this is made in China. But I got 2 of these because I have some others of these, and I really wanted a squishy, soft shawl, maybe a blanket. Since Myers has these and I don't have to order them from Joann's now, or from Lion Brand now, I can get them pretty much whenever I want, which makes me really happy. So this is going to be either a shawl or a blanket very soon. I got 2 of those. And then the last thing I got was one of my other favorite yarns. I have a lot of favorite yarns in Lion Brand. I just realized that. I should probably do a favorites video just to, I mean, this is sort of a favorites video. One of my other favorites is Ferris wheel yarn. I have quite the collection of Ferris wheel yarn because when when Joann's and Walmart both clearanced out all of the Ferris wheel yarn that they carried, I thought that they were not going to have Ferris wheel anymore. I thought they were discontinuing it. I was like so sure. I was freaking out, and because I love it so much. Like I just showed you guys that blanket that I made with all the different colors of Ferris wheel. If not, I'll try to insert it. Well, I did, but I'm saying if you haven't seen it, I'll insert the picture right here of it. I just find this yarn so pretty, and Damon really wants a blanket in this too. I got 2 different yarns that he wants a blanket in, that boy. Anyway, this is in the colorway Cotton Candy. It has this as a medium 4-weight yarn. I would call this a 3-weight yarn. I don't know. I'm feeling sassy today and argumentative with the yarn weights, I guess. I don't know. But it's really, really soft. This is machine washable and dryable. 3 ounces, 85 grams, 270 yards, which is 247 meters, 100% acrylic. Where are you made? Made in India. I was going to say, I feel like it was made not in China. It's made in India. I just got 2 of these in the color Cotton Candy because out of all the clearance yarn that I got, when I did get it clearanced out, this I have very little of, and this is the color Damon wants his blanket in. So I was thinking this might look really nice in a corner to corner blanket, and then he wouldn't have very many like holes in it. Like this one is going to be quite the endeavor because I was actually thinking, I'm considering, I don't know if I like the boy that much, but I was considering doing dragon scales crocodile stitch in an entire blanket though. That's going to be time consuming. But the corner to corner one might satisfy him and his I want a blanket craving for right now. So I might start working on that soon. And yeah, I got 2 of those, and then this was my second roving that you've already seen. So that was the yarn that I got at Myers. Not a whole lot. I didn't want to go crazy or anything because I did get that Michael's yarn too, and I still would like to continue my good trend of using up more than I'm buying. So I didn't buy too much of it, but I have a couple holes. I have a hole in my scarfy shelf up here, so I thought I would fill it and have a use for the other yarns. So it's 25% off right now, guys. Don't judge me. I'm judging me enough. Anyway, I know you guys won't judge me. Plus, Angela was so sweet to email me and tell me about the sale that Lion Brand put on Ferris wheel, which by the way was not only the first sale, it was the second sale recently that they've put Ferris wheel on sale for, like, that many times. And the first time I missed out on it. I completely missed the email, completely, until Ross, you guys all know Ross, he was showing off some Lion Brand yarn that he got, and he got a bunch of Ferris wheel, and I'm like, I can't believe I missed that sale because I love Ferris wheel. And then she was so sweet to email me, and she's like, hey, they put it on sale again. And I was like, I am going to do it. Like, I work with Damon, if you're not familiar, and I told Damon, I am going to get some of that. And he's like, do it, just buy, you know, because he knows how much I love Ferris wheel. And he's like, do it, just buy a bunch of it, like, do it on your break, because we're at work. And that was my full intent. And then that day was really stressful and really bad, and I didn't even think I was going to get a break. And when I did get a break, I forgot to check, and for some reason, instead of the sale ending at midnight or whatever, which I might have made it home for, the sale ended at like 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I don't know if that's a thing that normally happens, because normally when I get the email and if it's something I really want, I just get it right then, so I don't have to hope I don't, you know, lose it or whatever. But so even though you were really sweet and you told me about the sale and I really wanted to get it, I missed it again. So I don't know if there'll be a third time's the charm from Lion Brand. They're trying to get me to buy it, but I keep missing my chances. But I did get the 25% off. I wish they sold cherry on top, because that's my favorite color, and it's also one that I don't have a lot of, because that one wasn't at Walmart for their clearance. I only got some of that at Joann's. So, anywho, and then that is, I think, all of the yarn related stuff, since this isn't a full podcast, just like a little chit chat. This is almost the length of a podcast. I don't know, should I just call this a podcast, you guys? I also went shopping. I can tell by the bag what I got. Damon wanted to go to Bath & Body Works because he's a Bath & Body Works kind of guy, which I respect. And he decided, like, I didn't know this as I was picking stuff out, but he just was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy you Bath & Body Works. So this portion of the show is brought to you by Damon. But I figured I'd show you guys some of the, like, spring and Easter things. Now, I'm not, as far as scents go, you all know how much I love my pumpkin-y stuff. I love sweet smelling stuff. I love, like, vanilla and things like that. I do like other scents, though. Like, I like sandalwood and patchouli and some earthier scents also. I love coconut. Coconut will be in the more summery things. They're kind of shuffling through spring things right now, and then they'll probably get on to the summer things. But I did pick out a few things. So they have Easter stuff. This is called, I'm going to show you the candles first. This is called Let's Get Egg-Cited. No, it's not. That's what the packaging says. This is called Marshmallow Fluff. But Let's Get Egg-Cited because it's the Easter packaging. And look at all the little chicks on it. That's so cute. And they have different lids, which this one was a little dusty in the store, but see if you can see. Look at, it's a bunny. How cute is that candle? Marshmallow Fluff, as the name implies, is like a super sweet, ew, they got wax up. I didn't notice that when I bought it. Look at you guys. Mine comes pre-melted. It's fine. Let's see. This is the scent fragrance notes are fluffy marshmallow, creamy vanilla, and whipped sweet cream with essential oils. And this is like, I was literally about to smell this and then hold it. Well, I am holding it up, but that's like what I was gonna do. So if you guys could smell it, I wish you could. This one is so cute. The packaging is freaking adorable on it though. So cute. Look at that. But so I got that candle. I didn't get a whole lot, and it turns out because he bought it for me, I'm glad I didn't spend a lot of his money. Look at this bright pink. I am like all about how bright pink that, look at that. Look at that. They had a bunch of different neon colors, but I'm super glad the fragrance that I liked was in the neon pink because I like the neon pink. This is Waikiki Beach Coconut, so I did find some coconuts in the candle section. The fragrance notes in this are tropical white coconut, saltwater breezes, and sun-bleached woods with essential oils. And I definitely do smell the coconut in here. Oh, I love coconut, you guys. This all summer, that's what this is going to be. And this has like a jungle leaf fern kind of top. And then I got one other candle, which again is very pink. Even the top is like a metallic pink. This is in the color, the scent, Wild Berry Jam. The packaging is pretty cool on this too. It doesn't go all the way around, but you get the idea. The fragrant notes in this are sweet wild berry jam, powdered donut, brown sugar crumble with essential oils. All of them have 3 ingredients today. I definitely smell the donut. And it's just a white candle. Very, very nice. We'll be burning that soon. And then I got 3 body washes. I got your basic coconut, which smells very coconutty. Do they put... The fragrance notes on this are coconut milk, sea salt, musk, and fresh vanilla. I got... Oh, they're all coconut. I thought this one was different, but no, this one's coconut cream pie. This one's very sweet coconut smell. The fragrance notes on this are toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. And then I got coconut pineapple. With the fragrance notes being shaved coconut, fresh pineapple, and sugarcane. So, those are the 3 body washes that I got. And now that I've shown you guys, I can put them away. I'm going to be smelling very coconutty all summer. But yeah, that's what I got from Bath & Body Works. Damon and I are going to do like a little day trip next week. Hopefully, if the weather's still nice. It was snowing today, you guys. Snowing in my corner of Michigan. Not a very heavy snow, but I was surprised considering like the other day it was like 80 degrees. This weather. But yeah, so that was what we did on our shopping trip. And like I said, I can put that away now. We're going to go for like a little day trip up to one of the malls next week. And hopefully hit a yarn shop. Most likely hit Bath & Body Works. I don't know where else he wants to go. Like when I go to the mall, I'm kind of boring. Like I go there, I go to some new age shops. Like Hidden Tiger's one of them that I go to. There's another like Mandarin shop that I don't think is a chain. I think it's just a local like shop, but they have some kind of neat stuff in there from time to time. I usually stop by like Barnes & Noble just to peruse and see what's in there. That's where David likes to go. He's not going, I don't think, on Monday with us. He's gonna dink around and do his own thing. He's been doing some home improvement type stuff, so hopefully some of that'll get done. What else do I have going on? Not a whole lot. I want to get some tutorials filmed pretty soon. I'm thinking I probably will do that pocket shawl since everybody seemed to like that, which is pretty awesome. I need to do a hat tutorial or 2. Spring's coming up and I've already done some cowls, so yeah, maybe we'll do some like a shawl and some hats. So look forward to that. Upcoming. I do have a pattern that I want to get my testers to do before I release it. It won't be a tutorial because it's a lengthy pattern. It's a simple pattern, but it's lengthy in rows. So I have that. Like if I can get that tested, I'll put that out. And I will show you guys I'm not going to show you today, but I will show you guys. Like, I want to make a prettier one than the one I've made to do the pattern with. What else? What else? I think we are just going to dub this a podcast, by the way, because I see I'm up to 34 minutes, which means I'll be editing it because my phone likes to go to like something weird, like 33 minutes and some seconds, and then cut off and start a new video. I don't know why it doesn't just do it at 30 or like 35 or something normal, but it doesn't. My phone, of course. So yeah, I have some, oh, I guess I'm just rambling off to like some ideas just because like normally I have, and like lately normally, I have an extra day off of work to do videos, like just to sit down. Like my boss is pretty cool about it. She's like, yeah, if you need, like, since we're not headed into summer and it's not being like stupid busy, if you need the time, go ahead and take the time and just do like full days recordings and stuff so we can, but for this week, we are just going to end up videoing once or twice a night if I'm going to get videos out, because I don't have a certain day to do them on. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more crocheted and have another video to put out, but if not, that's why, because I didn't plan anything because I didn't know when I would be recording this week. So, but I do have a Michael's yarn haul that I wish had been an actual shopping trip. It just didn't turn out that way. That should come out probably before this podcast. It was going to be a not quite podcast, but it is now a podcast. Yay, we've been upgraded. Anywho, I think instead of rambling though, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go see if my internet is fixed, because like when I came in here, literally like 2 seconds before I decided to get up and start doing this video, our internet went out. Like Damon was playing games. He can't do that. David was playing World of Warcraft. He can't do that. And I was like, well, I'm going to go do videos. I'll see you guys later. Anyway, enough rambling for me, right? So I did get my Exorcist DVD in the mail because I had just, like I said, I was gonna try to find a copy of it, and then I just, like, that night I went and bought it on eBay. So I got that in, and I haven't watched it yet for my movie and Stitch, but that'll be coming out next week. I know I'm gonna scare myself silly with it, even though it's an old movie. I know I am. I haven't seen it in quite a while either, so. And I got the copy that says, it says something like you've never seen it or something like that, and it said it's got like newfound, not included in the original, scarier scenes. So we'll see how that goes. But anywho, I will let you guys go see if I have some internet and work on getting rid of some more of this yarn. All right, enough of my babbling. Definitely, babble aside, if you like this video though and you want to, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications, because I do tutorials, I do podcasts that are usually more put together than this one is going to be. I do yarn shopping trips and yarn hauls. I know I'm gonna have some yarn hauls coming up for you guys too, because yeah, I'm gonna, let's be honest, yeah, but we just do all sorts of stuff during like Vlogusty or Vlogtober and all that stuff. I usually do the whole month vlog style and try to find something cool and fun to keep you guys entertained, and hopefully that's successful. But yeah, so I will let you go for now, and I will brainstorm on what the heck else to do this week for some videos to talk to you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Mwah. Bye guys.